Yo, what's going on guys, Hila here, and we're back for another video on the channel. This time we're doing a showcase of 8th grade Saiyaman, the free-to-play unit that just dropped on global. And before we get right into this video guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new to the channel and join the Killer crew. So this Gohan, this great Saiyaman Gohan right here is pretty damn good. So let's read out his stats real quick. So he has almost 9,000 HP, not the greatest, but you know, he does quite a bit of stuff, and he has a 10,799 attack stat. It's not the worst, but I've seen definitely better. And then he has 7,000 defense. The defense is the only, I would say, decent part of his kit. From just his stats here. He's a super class leader. He plus 3 HP and second defense 40%. Not a bad leader skill to be honest, but for the free-to-play unit, but I don't see a reason why would you run that leader skill, so it's not the best either. If it was like higher, like 60% maybe, like maybe that would make more sense, but 40% is quite low. He lowers attack and defense from super attack, which is pretty damn good. He does supreme damage, and then so that's why I went full additional, 12 additional with him. And then his passive is attack and defense 100%, key plus 5 plus additional attack and defense 58%, just for performing a critical hit and evading enemies attack, including super attack, plus 10% when attacking extreme class enemies. So that's pretty damn good. And then he doesn't do damage against Pepe Gals in the U2 because he cannot super. This is what I went with him. 12 additional, 9 crit. We want that lower attack in super battle. If I'm ever gonna do super battle with him, that's what I would want from him. Because he's on Majin Buu Saga. And then he has Brainiacs, the same lineage, Patrol, Signature Pose, Hero of Justice, Supreme Power, Shutting the Limit. The only attack links he has is Brainiacs and Hero of Justice, and then he also has Supreme Power, I guess. And yeah, he's not a bad unit, honestly, like a pretty good free-to-play unit. And let's see how hard can we get him to hit. This is the team I went with. It's pretty goofy, but we're going against a full attack enemy, so it's fine. We have the 2 LR Super Saiyan Force, which are not going to do too much damage because they're AGL, so that's why I brought them. And then I have this Gohan. Unfortunately, I don't have him awakened, and the reason why I don't have him awakened, even though I could have awakened him, is I actually want to farm his super attack, which I think is very important. So that's why I don't have him awakened yet. Definitely gonna awaken him and drop a showcase on him too, but that's the reason why I don't have him awakened. And then I brought a lot of support. I wanna pair him up with this guy right here because he gives him the the Hero of Justice link, which is 25% attack link, which is huge, and he's also support, so he also gives another 20%. So he's gonna be the best friend I can find from Goku's family. And then we also have this guy right here, which gives key and 25% attack, and then we're gonna get the max amount of damage with the LRB pen. So that's the team I went with. It's pretty support heavy, but I think we want to see the most damage we can get from this guy, and that's how we're gonna get it. So wow, 10 minutes in the video and we finally have the rotation I wanted, bro. Sometimes Dokkan really be playing, man. So let's see how hard can he hit for right here. So he has double support, and he has his link Hero of Justice active, so this could be very interesting. He should be hitting for over 1 million here. Taking consideration all of his passive, he should be at over 1 million here, and so should be the Gohan I paired him with. So let's see how hard can they hit here. Now this is gonna be even a better situation because we're gonna get the so 1.272 million. Holy shit, 1.272 million, you say? And then let's see, this Gohan is just under 1 million as well. So this is actually a pretty good free-to-play combo that you can run. So you have these 2 guys right here as a rotation. They both hit ridiculously hard. And the Great Saiyaman Gohan that from Saiyaman movie also is a support for the whole rotation. Like, he's a super class support. He's not in support. He's a super class support, which is huge. All right, so I think this is gonna be the final rotation. This could be the end for this guy right here. Okay, let me check something real quick though. This Gohan raises attack for 3 turns. Okay, so he does not give a multiplier. I had to check that real quick. And then he also gives this massive attack 20%. It's pretty good for a free-to-play unit to give 20% to the whole rotation. Like that's pretty good. So we're gonna put. Actually, I think it would be better to put this guy in the first one. And that's because he. What's he called? And that's because he will lower his attack. we're going to take those with him. And now let's use the active skill. So the highest we saw was 1.272 million, right? And the other guy was at 930k. Pretty solid. Now let's see how hard they will hit right now. So this is gonna be their best possible rotation damage. 1.552 million, very high. That's actually very high. Obviously, you're never usually gonna run B-Pen just to do damage with these guys. Like, that's not something that you would do. But 942k from this guy, but still, that's something that this guy can achieve. So 1.5 million from him is pretty solid right here. And he also lowers attack. He also does a lot of damage. He also has quite decent defense. So overall, this unit is a very good unit. So all right, last turn with these guys. So I would have closed the video right there, but we have a pretty interesting situation right here. So we have Gohan plus the other Gohan, and we also have support Gohan rotation. So this could potentially be a very stronger than even B-Pen. So let's see if he was gonna hit harder without B-Pen. Some of you guys probably had that question. So nope, he's 200k lower than if we had B-Pen. So alright guys, so this was the end of the showcase. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and all of that stuff. Next up on the list that we're gonna showcase is probably the Ball guys, the Shumi Jill guys. So if you guys want to check that out, hit that like button, and yeah, peace out.